guys, Bicepspumps here, bringing you this Shadowlands DPS Death Knight 9.0.5 patch review. You might have seen that the official patch notes have gone up, so I thought I was going to make a video, take a look at what exactly changes with the DPS Death Knights and what the implications of those changes are. We have a couple of covenant changes and some legendary changes, but nothing too massive, nothing too impact. And I'll get to that later, but overall, things haven't really changed. I would recommend everyone to use Covenants. I don't think that the Covenant meta has changed or that we'll see someone playing other legendaries. Alright, to start off, we have some very nice buffs to the Necrolord Fleshcraft ability. So that used to be rather underwhelming. You used it pre-pull and then kind of used it within a boss fight if you had the opportunity, like Council, right, when you're dancing. It now provides 20% damage reduction when channeling, and this is absolutely huge because this actually makes this ability useful in PvE settings. It's like having an additional ice board plus 1 fortitude, however you need to channel it. But imagine you are progressing Sludge Fist Mythic, you can use Fleshcraft to
but you have to channel it though.
When he charges Pillar, for instance.
That's the key though, you gotta channel it.
And it's really nice to see this being buffed.
I mean, that's a nice buff, but you gotta channel it.
You can have this new passive, which means that when you run across dead enemies, you consume them and it moves the speed around the Fleshcraft ability. The buffs you could get in Plague Through. Now,
where were we?
actually useful. And
Okay, so does this stack? Like if I have 5 enemies, does that stack? Or does that just stay the same though?
it's really nice to see this being buffed. Furthermore, with the Fleshcraft, you can have this new passive, which means that when you run across dead enemies,
Yeah.
you consume them and it moves the speed around the Fleshcraft ability.
Mm-hmm.
The buffs you could get in Plague Through now work with this passive. So you no longer need to run into a boss fight or press Fleshcraft to get the buff. You now just need to run over the body and then automatically the buff will be applied to you. This is a huge quality of life improvement and will make
So wait a minute.
it generally better when running Plague Through. Furthermore, the Marilith Soulbound with versatility
Wait a minute.
Fleshcraft to get the buff. You now just need to run over the body and then automatically the buff will be applied to you.
So run over the body, but does it stack?
Better. Furthermore, the Marilith Soulbound with versatility that gives you stats depending on what you run over. That also requires you to channel Fleshcraft, no longer does, it's just passive, which makes it a bit better. I wouldn't recommend people swapping to Marilith though, it's rather underwhelming. Right, for Curian, we have a buff to Champion Worthy.
Don't care.
Damage and the damage reduction is up from 5 to 8%.
Don't
This is
care.
kinda nice. I feel like the devs kind of realised that Curian is underplayed with the Death Knight, so they buffed that to help out. This is a 0.3%-ish overall buff, so it's quite small, but it's still nice. For Frost Death Knights, it will make Curian even better for your single target. For Unholy Death Knights, it will kind of bring in the gap between Curian and others, but it won't kind of change ranking. So I don't feel like I wouldn't recommend anyone to swap for Curian just because it.
I'll be right back.
Unholy Death Knight, it would kind of bring in the gap between Korean and English, but it wouldn't kind of change my game. So I don't feel like I wouldn't recommend anyone to swap for Korean just because of the change. But it's nice that it's closer, right? We want them to be as close.
I still kind of feel like that's better for Frost though.
Finally, the last couple of changes is that Night Fae Death Stew has been buffed, and quite significantly, it now stacks up twice as fast. So for Unholy, like 2 strength instead of 1 strength, and for Frost, a 1 Obliterate gives you 2% instead of 1%. This is really quite nice because popping out Death Stew in single target, it's really tricky to get the full value out of it. So overall, you will generally get twice as much strength kill single target from Death Stew-ish. This was really needed because single target is where Night Fae was lacking, and it kind of also closes the gap a little bit between dual wield and two-hander for Frost. As you might know, dual wield Frost stacks up Death Stew twice fast, just normally because you have 2 weapons and you get 2 obliterate hits every time you hit it. But now, when you're using a two-hander weapon, you can actually get a viable amount of strength from single target. Same thing as with Kyrian, this won't bring Night Fae into like the meta for Unholy. It will just become closer, which is nice. So whoever didn't play Night Fae before because the single target wasn't up to par, they can kind of swap over, knowing that at least you know what guy. It's 0.5% better now, right? Frost. Night Fae is still a solid pick. It's even more solid now. So previously it was lacking a little bit of single target. Now it's
That's why I went Unholy.
Kind of better, but it's also quite nice. Finally, we have 2 legendary buffs. For Unholy, we have the Reanimate Shambler. The damage here is buffed by 5% and the proc rate by 17%. I'm quite surprised that they kind of chose to buff Reanimate Shambler. It's the passive legendary, which people can run if they don't want to have a legendary that impacts the rotation in a way. I don't think this buff is enough to kind of topple, for instance, Monstrosity as go to Myth Plus legendary. It's just a nice change, and for whoever who's running this legendary, it's nice for you, right? You can technically run this legendary as Frost as well, but it's not good enough to be competitive with the Frost legendaries. Finally, we have Pheromones. It has been buffed for Blood Decay. This can be a bit confusing. It used to be 7.5 haste percentages. Now it's 10%. This is indirectly a buff to both Frost and Unholy because it makes the legendary better overall, right? So if you want a legendary that works for all specs, Pheromones is one of the good options. It's either Pheromones or Super Strain you choose generally.
Or just get 2 legendaries.
So pheromones now work better for blood, which means
if you're gonna switch, just to have two of the best legendaries for each thing. That's fine.
But
You're gonna
it won't become meta just because.
Look, you're gonna sit here and if you're gonna have a legendary and you're gonna work out the grind for Torghast and all this crap to try to craft a legendary and then rank it up to an appropriate eye level, you might as well have one really good one for one spec and one really good one for another spec. Like if you're gonna do Unholy for Mythic Plus, then have what is it? The Abomination's Might one. It's this one. Freaking show you. Frenzied Monstrosity. Use Frenzied Monstrosity for Mythic Plus if you're gonna use Unholy and Mythic Plus. If not, then use Deadliest Coil for your raiding. But if you want to switch over and you want to tank in raid or tank in Mythic Plus, then just use the best ones for that one. If not, then get these 2 and have 2 legendaries and just have them ranked up. It's been enough time, it's been enough weeks, you can actually do that. It makes no sense for them to buff ones that no one is really going to use pheromones. No one's going to use pheromones.
Because, as I just said, it has the same haste for Frost and Holy as before, it's only buff for blood. Alright, so that was all the changes. As you might have heard, nothing really changes in a significant manner for us. The meta stays as it is. It's just that things get close together, which is just generally nice changes, right? I don't recommend anyone to swap legendaries. I don't recommend anyone to swap covenants because of these changes. As always, do leave a comment down below if you have any questions, if you have anything to say. You can always find me on Acro's Discord or on Twitch when I stream on Wednesday and Sunday evenings. That's evening time, by the way. Do leave an upload or downvote, depending on what you thought about this video, and do consider subscribing if you want to see more of this kind of content. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more content. Thank you.
I like Bicepspumps. He's smart. He knows DKs really, really well, but at the same time, like, just use what you want to use. All right, let's do some animal bullshit.